Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of My Secret Pets, doing Chapter 8 of Reito's Route. This is the last chapter for Reito, and then we'll have one more episode after this with all the endings. But yeah, I think everything's going to be concluded. All the mysteries will sort of coalesce together, and I think we're gonna get like the ultimate ending in this. Okay, so yeah, God, the last episode was wild. Like, I wasn't expecting that to happen. So Reito got snuck in some the beast pill, Katinos, the pill that's been turning all our pets into humans. Lise snuck in some of the pills, just one pill, to Reito at the bequest of Fumiya, and he had a really bad reaction to it. Like, Reito was gonna turn into a beast man? I don't know. I wonder what kind of animal Reito would be. But seems like he only got half the dose, so he's like somewhat fine, but not out of the woods yet. We have to go after Fumiya and try to settle this once and for all. Alright, so let's begin. Chapter 8, putting it all together. Reito, are you okay? Reito is barely managing to hobble along with Ramen's help. If just one pill did this to him, what would have happened if he'd taken two? Just imagining the possibilities scared me. I shook my head. No, I better not even think about it. Hey, Georgie, are you sure it's this way? I'm positive. I can tell. I can smell him. Dogs do have a great sense of smell. Let's trust Georgie and let him lead us there. Good idea. Oh, Lise. He feels bad now. He wants to reconcile. Eventually, Georgie stopped at the park. He's here. Isn't this a park? Are you sure it's here? I mean, that's where we met him like all the other times. Seems to like be drawn to this place or something. Just then, we all felt a presence at our backs. When we turned around, standing there was a handsome man that looked a lot like Georgie. The whole group together, I see. Looking for me. Fumiya. Huh? That's Fumiya? This is the first time that we're meeting him in this route. Even though we've seen him countless times in the other routes. So it's you, Care. Or Char. I think it's Charm, because his real name is Charmy. Gasp. Fumiya looked at Georgie for a moment with surprise. Georgie? You're human. Next, Fumiya turned his gaze towards Reito. Ah, I think I understand. Fumiya nodded to himself as he stared at Lise. Was there some sort of mistake? Fumiya's voice was low and cold, cutting like a finely sharpened knife. Lise froze at Fumiya's pointed stare. As he watched Lise's reaction, Fumiya let out a long sigh. This is a problem. It's certainly not going to do you any good. How can you be so hesitant when your own life hangs in the balance? His life? Does that mean... To be honest, I'm quite disappointed in you. My plan has been ruined. I couldn't process anything of what Fumiya was saying. Wait, what do you mean his life is in the balance? And what plan? That's something I cannot answer. An eerie grin came to Fumiya's face. Were you the one trying to break Reito and me up? Why did you use Yuika to harass us? It was you. Huh? It was all your own fault. You and he, for never breaking up. What? Alright, we can pick either of these. Why would we have to break up? Like, we know why, but I'll answer option 1. Why would we have to break up? Because that's the way it must be. Don't be selfish. That's not for you to decide. Selfish? Which one of us is really the selfish one here? Huh? You're just like a hyena, mercilessly stealing its prey. What? It's all because of you that this happened. What's that supposed to mean? What did I ever do to you? Apparently, you don't understand, so I'll give you a hint. You know me. What? Now a quiz. Who am I? I give answer either of these options. Like, I mean, he has double names. He has 2 names. I'm gonna answer option 3. Come on, man, just give me a straight answer. Don't answer my question with another question. Answer me. The answer to my question is the answer to your question as well. Huh? My true name is Charmy. Surely you remember that name. Charmy. I did remember hearing that name somewhere before. But the Charmy I knew wasn't human. Georgie's twin brother? It's good to see you again, Jane. Fumiya, not calling himself Charmy, grinned broadly at me. What's going on here? Georgie's twin brother. His name was Charmy. What? Then Fumiya is. Georgie, is this true? Georgie didn't answer, but only hung his head. If he's Georgie's brother, then does that mean he used to be a dog? Then why would you pretend to be a human when you made the contract with us? My reason for becoming human was the same as all of yours. I was in love with my owner. Charmy, a dog. Reito, what's wrong? If those 2 are brothers, then he must have been a golden retriever. Reito whispered with a face a deathly pale shade. It can't be. Yes, it absolutely is so. What are you guys talking about? Jane, do you know this guy's owner? Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while, but we used to be friends. I'd often chat with Charmy's owner when we ran into each other on walks with our dogs. Reito hoarsely whimpered his next words. I think it was Hitomi. Hitomi? The one from the threat letters? Reito's ex-girlfriend and Yuika's friend. That Hitomi. I guess, have you never asked her name on the walks? I guess if you only like see her on walks. Don't hang out with her otherwise. You mean Hitomi was Charmy's owner? I let out a long breath as I tried to wrap my confused head around the new information. Hitomi's pet Charmy was Georgie's twin brother, and the pet of Reito's ex-girlfriend. Does that mean...
Correct. Finally, you've got it. Then it was you! The one who appeared right before the accident.
Wait a minute. Reito, what are you talking about?
The day before the accident, Hitomi said something to me. She said her pet had turned into a human.
For only a day? One day, that's all they had together. Oh.
That was where I made my mistake. I wouldn't believe her. Then she got in an accident.
That's not your fault. It was just an accident.
And she was gone. I only wanted her to love me. She was all I ever needed.
Charmy slowly began to piece together the story.
I wanted to help her. I wanted to love her, and to be loved back by her. So I made a contract with my predecessor, and understanding the price, became a human.
That's the same as us then. But what do you mean, the price?
I see Lise hasn't told you all about that. You haven't heard the truth about this miracle, and about our story. We pets became human by making a certain contract. When we fully receive our owner's love, then we can become true humans. But those of us who don't achieve that within 1 week will each disappear from this world.
Oh, wait a second. What on earth?
That's crazy. Wait!
Alright, correct option is option 1. Screw Reito. Is Reito gonna disappear? Yeah, correct option is option 1. Then, what's gonna happen to everyone?
Of course, there are no exceptions to the rule. These pets have all failed to earn your love. They are destined to disappear without a trace at the end of a week.
No. No! They're all part of my family!
Jane.
Jane. Oh, if this says nothing.
I too wanted to be by Hitomi's side forever, as a human. But I failed so.
Charmy then turned and glared menacingly at Reito.
My feelings were never returned.
Wait a minute. Then, what happened to the penalty for failing? If you didn't win her love, why are you still alive?
Because I'm not alive. I was killed in the accident before I could disappear because of the contract. I'm a living corpse, neither dead nor alive. My soul is stuck here, but I do not exist.
That's terrible. So then, Charmy is a ghost. Charmy's sorrowful eyes said everything.
I was fated to disappear in a week anyway. I had no reason for living if Hitomi didn't need me. So I'm glad that I died in the accident. But when it happened, Hitomi, when I was about to get hit by the car, she ran out to save me.
She did love you. Oh. Charmy hung his head and clenched his fists. She tried to save him. Charmy was the reason for Hitomi's accident.
So it was you.
Fighting to support his weak body, Reito lunged at Charmy. Reito! But Reito's fist went right through Charmy's body.
What the? What did I just tell you? My spirit is trapped here, but I don't exist. Of course, if I wished, I could take on a solid form at any time. But at the time of that accident, I should have died. And yet, I'm still here. I'm certain that this is my punishment. God isn't so quick to forgive me for my sin.
Charmy gave a brief smile of self-loathing.
Not after the horrendous thing I did. After taking Hitomi's life. That's why I have to do something to make amends to her. And now, my act of atonement is doing whatever I can for her.
Charmy looked at Reito with a frigid glare.
Reito, Hitomi really loved you. She said she wanted to be with you forever. Hitomi. I ended up taking her life. My sin can never be made right. Not for all of eternity. I know that what I did to you wasn't right either. I deeply apologize for that.
Charmy slowly turned to Reito and bowed his head in shame.
But I can't let you take another new step forward.
I could feel Charmy's words gradually growing colder and colder.
I know that Hitomi is crying. She's sad and crying, all alone. I want to be with her, but I can't. Reito, you have to live forever bound to Hitomi.
A chill crept up at my spine at Charmy's crazed words.
Even if the rest of the world is okay with you falling in love again, I won't let that happen. Well, of course. It's not like you'll be able to truly find love anymore with that body. Not knowing when you might turn back into a crazed animal. Do you really think that anyone could still love you despite all that?
Charmy spoke with a smile tinged with insanity.
You can't possibly love him. Isn't that so?
Oh, we have a choice. You can pick either of these. I'm not positive. No, we'll be resolute. I can. Of course I can. I'll always love Reito, no matter what. I love him. I can still love him. I only want Reito, nobody else. Nothing matters if I don't have him. Tears streamed down my face as I spoke. Please, don't take Reito away from me. Please. My voice shook so hard I could barely form the words.
Jane.
Charmy! Apparently, unable to stay quiet any longer, Georgie broke in between us. Do you have any idea what you're saying? You've gone insane.
Yes, that's entirely possible.
Wake up! Do you really think Hitomi would be happy to see you doing this? Yeah, listen to Georgie.
Hitomi surely wouldn't be happy about this. You don't understand what you're doing.
Atonement? Don't make me laugh. That's just plain selfishness.
Say what you want. I'm not gonna listen to any of your opinions.
Charmy turned again to Reito.
Reito, surely you understand how Itomi would feel. When she died, I thought I could never love anyone else ever again.
Reito's words sent a shock of pain through my heart.
But then I met Jane, and we spent time together. I changed. No, Jane was the one who changed me. Always there to greet me with a big smile. Sometimes a little bit of a smart aleck. But even our little arguments are fun. Before I realized it, she'd become the world to me.
Reito!
I love her from the bottom of my heart. Hitomi will always be a precious memory to me.
Charmy let out a disturbingly crazed laugh.
Do you think I'm going to let you get away with that? No way in hell!
With incredible speed, Charmy rushed at Reito and punched him hard.
Good.
Reito! Charmy straddled Reito where he lay fallen on the ground.
I'll never let this happen. With one more pill, you'll be a beast once and for all, without a shred of humanity left.
Charmy shoved the medicine into Reito's mouth.
Stop! Come on, swallow.
No! Please, somebody, help! At that very moment, the entire area was enveloped in a brilliant light. Oh, what? The swirling light was too bright to look at. When I did open my eyes, there was a girl. Oh, she looks just like Jane. She and I used to walk our dogs together. Hitomi.
Hitomi? How? Hitomi.
Charmy shakily got to his feet and slowly stepped towards Hitomi.
Hitomi, is it really you?
Oh, we should take a good look at her. Look at her, she's so cute. Got a little innocent looking white dress. They really did make her look like Jane, like they could be sisters practically. Charmy reached out and touched Hitomi's cheek. Charmy, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much worry.
Hitomi.
Sparkles of tears streamed from Charmy's eyes. It's all right now. Everything's going to be all right. Hitomi wrapped Charmy in a tight hug.
Hitomi, finally, I can be with you.
From now on, we'll be together forever. Oh. Aww. There's Charmy as a dog. Charmy's body sparkled in a moment and then changed back into its original form as a dog. Reito, I'm sorry, and thank you. Light enveloped Hitomi and Charmy, then changed into sparkling droplets that burst in a flash. Glittering droplets of light floated up away into the sky. What is this? What's going on?
The light.
It's so warm. Charmy. Everyone's bodies became surrounded by the light. And then Reito's body too.
Reito, please be happy. I thought I heard Hitomi's voice, calling down from the sky.
Oh. That was a good ending. Alright, let's save. That was so sad. Like, Fumiya tried to kill himself, and then, like, Hitomi stepped in. Didn't want her dog to die. That was, like, pure act of love right there. Alright, so... Oh my goodness. I need a break. Oh, that was so sad. Alright, so we got 100% likability. We got the miraculous ending. We'll do the miracle ending in the next episode we'll do a long little episode, the megasode, where we get the miracle ending. We'll get the normal ending and then like the 2 extra little scenario bits that they give us at the end of each route. Alright. Well, hope you guys having a good time. I got like started tearing up. I was like, oh no. I gotta like blow my nose now. That's so sad. I hope you guys are still having a fun time with this though, and I'll see you in the next and last episode of My Secret Pets. Bye bye.